Hello everyone. So today we are going to discuss the May-June paper 2023, paper 1-2. Now, the question number 9. We have discussed the previous question from question number 1 to 8. And if you have missed the lesson, you can see the link in the description. Now this is question number 9, that the second term of our geometric progression is 16. So it means that the second term is 16. So what does it mean? It means that A2 is 16. Now the sum of the infinity is 100. Sum of the infinity is 100. Find the two possible values of the first term. Now, as we can see that the formula for the geometric progression is this one. So, which means that A2 will be equals to A r whole power n minus 1. N is here, n is 2. So, we can replace it with 2. So, let's replace this n with 2. So this will be 2. So 2 minus 1 is, so it means that 16, the value of A2 is 16 AR. So from here we can say that R will be equals to 16 by A. So this will be the value of R. Now the second thing is that the formula for S infinity, sum of the infinity in geometric progression is this one. So just put the values over here. So this must be equals to 100 is equals to, we don't know the value of A, so we will keep it as A. So 1 minus R. Now R is here 16 by A. Now what we can do is simply replace it, simply change the position. So this will be equals to 100 into 1 minus 16 by A is equals to A. Now further what we can do is just simply multiply it over here. So this will be equals to, or we can say, we can just take the LCM. So this will be equals to 100 into A minus 16 whole is divided by A is equals to A. Now we can move to this side. Now from here what we can say that 100A, from here we can write it as 100A minus 1600 is equals to A square. So if we rearrange it, finally this will be A square minus 100A minus 1600 is equals to 0. Now this is a quadratic equation. We can solve it using two ways. The first, let's apply the reverse engineering on it. So let's use the calculator. Let's apply the reverse engineering on this particular question. So how we can solve it? Use the calculator. Let's find the value of the final answer of the quadratic equation. That is the value of A is 1. That is 1. The value of B is minus 100. The value of C is minus 1600. Minus 1600. This will be equals to 114. Our calculator is in the radian mode. First of all, we need to convert it. Now just put the values over here. So, but before this, let's see that this is 1 minus R. Let's see the working again. Okay, fine. As we are moving this to this side, so this must be plus 100. So now we can use the midterm breaking also, and we can apply the reverse engineering also. So a square minus let's see the final answer from here, that a is 1, b is minus 100, and c is 1600. So this will be equals to 80 and the other answer is 20. So we can write it as minus 80a minus 20a. So this will be minus 80a minus 20a plus 1600 is equals to 0. So if you multiply it, it will give us 1600a square. So now we can take a square, a is common. So a minus 80, then we can take minus 20 as common. So this will be equals to a minus 80 is equals to 0. So here a minus 80 into a minus 20 is equals to 0, which means that we will have two possible values of a, that will be a minus 80 is equals to 0 and a minus 20 is equals to 0, which means that this will be the final answer. A will be equals to 80 and the other value should be a will be equals to 20. That is it. This will be the final answer. These two will be the final answer. Let's move on. I hope that the concept is clear. Let's move on to the next question. Now the part B is, show that the n term of one of the two possible geometric progressions is equals to the 4 power n minus 2. So 4 power n minus 2, this is 4 power n minus 2 multiplied by the n term. So as we know that we have two values of, one is a is equals to 20 and the other value of a is 80 and other value is 20. Now we will use these two values. As we know that it is a geometric progression and the formula for geometric progression is a power r n minus 1. And here the formula for the geometric progression is a n is a r power n minus 1. This is the formula. We know the value of n and now we will use it to find out the required answer. Now first of all, let's find out the value of r. Now we can see that in the previous part it is given that a2 is equals to 16. So we will use this concept, a2 is equals to 16. Now let's use this concept. So a2 here is equals to 16. Now this will be equals to, now a2 is equals to 16, which means that for this case a2 is equals to the value of a is 80, r 2 minus 1. So a is, as we know that a2 is 16, so it means 16 is equals to 80 r. So from here we can say r will be equals to 16 by 80. So 16 by 80 means what? So from here we can say 16 divided by 80. So it will gives us 1 by 5. So r will, for this case, r will be equals to 1 by 5. Let's find out the value of r for the other case. A2 is equals to a is 20 here. So r2 minus 1, which means 16 is equals to 20r. So r will be equals to 16 by 20, which means that r will be equals to 4 by 5. So this will be the second value of R. So be very careful about this thing that the left hand side is when the value is 80 and the right hand side is for the value of 20. Now let's see that what will be the value of n then. So for n, a n will be equals to a r power n minus 2. So it means here this will be a is 80 here. So or then r for this case is 1 by 5. So 1 by 5 whole a r whole power n minus 1. So now this, what does this statement mean? This statement means that this will be equals to 80 into 1 by 5 n whole power n into 1 by 5 whole power minus 1, because here the base is same, it means the power will be added, which means that we can write it like this. Now the next step is we can further simplify it and we can say that 80 into 1 by 5 whole power n will be equals to 5, because if we rearrange it, so this will be equals to 5, and finally we can say that an is equals to 80 into 5. What will be the answer? So 80 into 5, which means this will be equals to 400 into 1 by 5 whole power n. Now keep this thing in your mind, and now let's work out for the nth term. What will be the expression for nth term for when a is 20? Now here we can see that when a is 20, we know the formula for an is equals to a r n power r power n minus 1. So an is, now we don't know the value of n, so the expression for an will be equals to 20 into 4 by 5 whole power n minus 1, and we can simplify it as 20 into 4 by 5 whole power n 4 by 5 whole power minus 1. The base is same, it means the power must be added. So an will be equals to 20 into 4 by 5 whole power n. Now here we can see that the power is negative. Now this means that we can write it as 5 by 4 whole power 1. Now if we simplify it, 4 ones are 4 fives are, so this will be equals to 25 into 4 by 5 whole power n. Now let's try to understand the question here. The question is that show that the nth term of one of the two geometric progression, one of nth term हम दोनों का find, we have दोनों का find कर चुके हैं. So nth term of one of the two geometric progression is equal to 4 power n minus 2 multiplied by the nth term of the other geometric progression. So we can use one of them, we can use one of these values. So we can write it as it was given here, that 4 power n minus 2 multiplied by one of the terms, so that is 400 into 1 by 5 whole power n. Now we have to see that whether the final answer is the expression of n term of the other term, that is 4 by 5 whole power n. So we will see that this is the final answer or not. So let's simplify this one. So how we can simplify it? We can say that we can write it as 4 power n into 4 power minus 2. Now from here we can say, we can write it as 4 power n whole is divided by 4 square into 400 into 1 by 5 whole power n. Now we can cancel out these two. This will be 16. So let's say 400 divided by 16, this will be equals to 25. So we can cancel out with 25. So we can say that this will be equals to, now this will be equals to, we can write it as 4 power n. So we can write it as 25 into 4 power n into 1 by 5 whole power n. Now let's see that what will be the final answer. So we can write it as what? We can write it as 25 whole 4 into means 4 by 5 whole power n. Now this, how we can simplify it further? We can see that this is equals to the nth term of the first one. So we can see that this whole is equal. It means that these two are equal. So we can say finally here, you can see that this is the nth, this is the expression for the nth term of the other one, and we got the same expression. So which means that this is equals to, that is what we need for the final answer. So this is equals to, we can write it as that 4 power n minus 2 times the first term, that was 80 into 1 by 5 whole power n minus 1 is equals to 25 into 4 by 5 whole power n. So this will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear. Let's move on to the next question. Now question number 10, that the equation of a circle is this. Let me write it over here, that this is x minus a whole power 2 plus y minus 3 whole square is equals to 20. And the other equation of the line is y is equals to 1 by 2x plus 6. So just put the value of y over here. So this will be equals to, let's see that this will be equals to x minus a whole square plus y is 1 by 2x plus 6 minus 3 whole square is equals to 20. Now we can use it as, this will be equals to a square minus 2ab plus b square. And what about the next one, next part? That should be, let's simplify first. This will be 1 by 2x plus 3 whole square is equals to 20. Now this will be equals to x square minus 2ax. This should be plus, so plus a square plus, now here this will be xa square plus 2ab. So 2ab means x by 2 into 3 plus b square. So b square is 9 is equals to 20. Now we can further simplify it as, how we can simplify it further? We can write it as this, we can simplify it and we can write it as that this will be equals to, okay, this will be equals to, let's simplify it over here. So we can cancel out these two. So this will be equals to x square minus 2ax plus a square plus x square by 4 plus 3x plus 9 plus 3x plus 9 is equals to 20. Now x square, now this will be a square. Okay, now let's simplify it further. So we can write it as, let's make the quadratic equation over here. So this will be equals to x square plus x square by 4 plus 3x minus 2ax then plus a square plus 9 minus 20 is equals to 0. Now here we can write it as, this will be this will be 5 by 4 x square plus, now we can write it as 3 minus 2a x plus a square minus 11 is equals to 0. Now from here you can clearly see this is a quadratic equation, and we know that the value of a is, let me write it over here, the value of a is 5 by 4, the value of b is 3 minus 2a, and the value of c is a square minus 11. Now let's see the condition that the line and the circle, these two are the tangent to the circle, the line is tangent to the circle. What does it mean? It means that b square, it means that the discriminant must be equals to 0. So b square minus 4ac is equals to 0. So b, what is the value of b over here? 3 minus 2a, what is whole square, minus 4ac. What is the value of a? A is 5 by 4. What about the other one? C. What about c? C is a square minus 11. So we can write it as a square minus 11 is equals to 0. Let's simplify this one. Now here we can see that we can use the formula, that is a square minus 2a b, that is 2a, plus b square 2a whole square minus, we can cancel out these two, so 5 into a square minus 11 is equals to 0. Now we can write it as 5a square plus 55 is equals to 0. Now let's rearrange, let's simplify it further. So this will be equals to minus a square minus 12a. Now 55 plus 9. So this will be equals to 55. So this will be equals to plus 64. Plus 64 is equals to 0. Now what we can do it, now this is a quadratic equation and we can directly solve it on the calculator. Now this is the quadratic equation, minus a square minus 12a plus 64. Now let's solve it using the calculator. Let's see the value over here. Now let's see the value over here. So this will be equation 5 and then 3. So a, the value of a is minus 1. The value of b is minus 12. The value of c is 64. So let's see the final answer. The one is a is equals to 4. A will be equals to 4. And let's see the other value, that is minus 16. And a will be equals to minus 16. Now, what was the question? In the question, it was given that one of the value is 4. One of the value is 4. Find the other possible value. So we can say that the other possible value will be, this will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear. a is equals to negative 16 will be the final answer. This is already given to us, and this one will be the final answer. Let's move on to the next question. Next part B. For a is equals to 4, find the equation of the normal to the circle. Now it is given that a is equals to 4. Now a is equals to 4, which means that what was the final answer? What was the quadratic equation over there? This was the form. Yes, after putting the value of line in the center, this was the equation. Let's copy this. Now this was the equation when we put the value of line in the equation of the circle. Now from here what we can do is we can just put the value of a is equals to 4 in this equation. Now we can write it as 5 by 4 into 3 minus 2a. 2a is 4 over here, plus again 4 square minus 11 is equals to 0. Now if we simplify it, so this will be 5 by 4 x square plus, now if we simplify it, so this will be 3 minus 8. 3 minus 8 means this will be minus 5. So we can say that this will be minus 5x plus 16 minus 11 is 5. So this should be plus 5 is equals to 0. Now what we can do, we can take LCM. So if we take the LCM, this will be equals to, now this should be equals to 5x square minus 5 for 20x plus 20 whole is divided by 4, and if we cross multiply it, so this will be equals to the quadratic equation will be 5x square minus 20x plus 20. Now we have to find equation of the normal. So for equation of the normal we need the gradient. So what we can do, what was the central equation of the center? So equation of the what was the equation of the circle? So from the equation of the circle we can see what is the center of the circle. Now here we can see this is the main equation of the circle, and the value of a is value of a is 4. So it means 4 and 3 will be the circle, will be the center, because the value of a is 4. So what we can do here, that we can say that, now we can say that the center is 4 and 3. So now let's see what was the case over here. So we can say that, let's say we have a circle whose center is 4 and 3. Okay, the center is 4 and 3. Now equation of the tangent line was given to us. So this is a straight line. Now this is the center point, and the center is 4, 3. We know the equation of line. Now we know the equation of line, and now we have to find out the equation of the normal line. So let's first of all find out this point. Now from here we can see that we have the equation of the tangent line, that is y is equals to, because as we can see that the gradient of this line is 1 by 2, and if the gradient is 1 by 2, we have find it out in the previous part also, that in previous part the equation of the tangent line is y is equals to 1 by 2x plus 6. So which means that here the equation of, let's write it over here. Here we know that if the equation of the tangent line is y is equals to 1 by 2x plus c, so it shows that the equation of the normal line will be y is equals to minus 2x plus c. And the reason behind it is that we know that there will be the difference of gradient only. So as we can see that if this is the equation of the tangent line, it means that this will be the equation of the normal line. The difference between these two will be the difference of gradient. Now here we can see that the gradient is 1 by 2, and if we can use this concept that m1 dot m2 is equals to minus 1, and if the one gradient is 1 by 2, then the gradient of the normal will be equals to minus 2, simply cross multiplied. So we have used this thing to find out the gradient of the normal line. Now as we know that this is the normal line, so from here we can use this point 4 and 3. So simply put 4 and 3 to find out the y-intercept. So 4 and 3, 4 and this must be 3. So just put 4 and 3 in this equation. So we can say that 3 will be equals to minus 2 into 4 plus c, and finally this c will be equals to 8 plus 3, so this will be 11. So now the equation of the normal line, we will get that y minus 2x plus 11. Let me write it over here, that this will be y minus 2x plus 11. Now as we have seen that in the previous part, that equation of the circle is, this is the equation of circle, that x minus 4 whole square plus y minus 3 whole square is equals to 20. Now the first one is the equation of the normal. So what we can do is we have to put the values over here. So simply put equation 1 in equation 2. So we will get x minus 4. This will be x minus 4 whole square plus y, not y, we are just putting the value over here. So this will be, so simply put equation 1 in 2. So we will get this thing, and let's simplify this one. So this will become a square, this will become a square x square minus 8x plus 16, then plus this will become minus 2x plus 5, so plus 8. So this will be now x square minus 8x, so we can rearrange it like this. So further let's open this formula, that will be x square minus 8x plus, now this will be 64 minus a to the 16, 32x plus 4x square is equals to 4. Now the next step is we can simply rearrange it like this. So we can write it as x square. Now we can solve it, simplify it. So this will become 5x square minus 40x plus 64 minus 4 is equals to 0. We have simplified it like this, so we can see that this is x square and this one is x square, so this will become 5x square. This one is minus 8x and minus 32, so this will be minus 40x, and then plus 64, and we have shifted to this side. We have shifted 4 towards the other side. Now this will be 5x square minus 40x plus 60 will be equals to 0, and if we divide it, we divide 5 on both sides, so this the equation will become x square minus 8x plus, now this will be 12 is equals to 0. Now we can factorize it like this will be x square minus 2x minus 6x plus 12 is equals to 0, and now we can take x as common, so x is the common, so x minus 2 minus 6, then here this will be x minus 2 is equals to 0. Now from here we can take x minus 2 as common, so x minus 6 is equals to 0, and this will become x will be equals to 2, and from here the x will be equals to 6. Now x is equals to and x equals to 6. Now from here we can see clearly that this was the equation of the normal line, and we have got the values of x here. So let's put these values in the equation and find out the corresponding value of y. Now let's first of all let's put the value x is equals to 2 in this equation. So when x is equals to 2, y will be equals to, y is equals to minus 2 into 2 plus 11. So this will become y is equals to minus 4 plus 11. So y will be equals to 7 plus 7, and from here just put this in equation 1. So y will be equals to minus 2 into 6 plus 11, and then y will be equals to minus 12 plus 11, so y will be equals to minus 1. Now from here we have got 2 points. The first one is 2 and 7. Let's see it over here, that the first point is 2 and 7, 2 and 7, and the second one is 6 and minus 1, and the second one is 6 and minus 1, 6 and minus 1. Now in this question we have to find out these 2 points, and then we have to find out the equation of the normal, which was y is equals to minus 2x plus 11. So we have used it to find out the final answer. Now this was the question that for a value of a is equals to 4, find the equation of the normal to the circle at P. So this is the point P, so we can see that this will be the equation of the normal line, and these two will be the points of the normal. So now that is it. This will be the final answer. Y is equals to minus 2x plus 7. So this equation will be the equation of the normal line. Now let's move to the next part. Next question. Now in this question, find the equation of two tangents to the circle which are parallel to the normal found in B. Now found in B means, first of all, we can see the condition. We have to use the tangent, we have to use the same working. Now in the previous part we have seen this thing that we have 2 points, so let's see these 2 points. Now here the question is that for the value of a, find the equation of the two tangents to the circle which are parallel to the normal found in A. So let's try to understand the question first. So this is the tangent line, let's say this is the tangent line. Now
6 and minus 1. Let me write it over here. That the one point is 6 and minus 1. And the other point is 2 and 7, because we have equated the equation of, we have just put the equation of tangent to the normal to the equation of the circle, and these two were the points in part B. So we will use it to find out the equation of these two tangents to the circle. Now let's see the first point, that this was the equation of the normal, that was y is equals to minus 1 by 2x, y is equals to minus 1 by 2x plus, it was y is equals to 2x. This was the equation of the tangent line given in the question, that y is equals to 2 y is equals to 1 by minus 2x plus 11. This was the equation of the normal. Let me write it over here. So minus 2x plus 11. Now if it is minus 2x, and in the main question it was given that the equation of the tangent line is 1 by 2x plus 6. Now this is the equation of normal, and this one is the equation of tangent. So be very careful about which equation you have to choose. So in this particular question we have to find the equation of these two tangents. So what we can do is we can find out the gradient of the tangent. Now let's see that from this equation we can clearly see that this will be the gradient. This will be the gradient of the tangent line. So it means that we have to use this gradient and the first point. This first point is 6 and minus 1. So the gradient is, so now the gradient is 1 by 2. Gradient is 1 by 2. And we have 2 points. The first one is 6 and minus 1. 6 and minus 1, and the other point is 2 and 7. So 2 and 7. So now we can find out the equation of these two tangents line. How we can find out? So we can use the point slope form, that is y minus y1 is equals to m into x minus x1. So when we put the first value, this will become y plus 1 is equals to 1 by 2 into x minus 6. Now from here you can see that we are just using the first value. We are just putting the first value over here. So this will be the final answer will be, let's simplify this. So the first equation of the tangent line will be this will be y is equals to 1 by 2x minus 3 minus 1. So this will be the first equation of the tangent line. The first equation of the tangent line will be y is equals to 1 by 2x minus 4. So now this will be the equation of the tangent line. This will be the first equation of the tangent line. Now let's see the other value. The other value is, let's put the second value, that is this one. So let's put it over here. So this will be y minus y1 is 7, 1 by 2 into x minus x1. X minus x1 means that is 2. This will be the second equation of the tangent line. So this will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear, that in this particular question we have to find out the equation of the tangent lines. So we have used these 2 points, find out in the part A, B, and we have used these two to find out the equation of these two tangents line. So I hope that the concept is clear. Let's move to the next question.
This will be the final answer for this question. Let's move to the next part. Next question. Now this is the last question, and in the first part we have to find the equation of the curve is given to us where k is a positive constant. Now in the first part we have to find out dy by dx. Now the equation is, let's zoom it. Now we can see that the equation is y is equals to k times y is equals to k times square root of 4x plus 1 minus x plus 5. Now we have to take the derivative on both sides with respect to x. So we can write it as dy by dx. dy by dx is equals to d by dx k times, k is a constant, so we can write it outside this dy by dx. So let's simplify it like this. So 4x plus 1 whole power 1 by 2 minus dy by d by dx into x plus d by dx into 5. Now finally, we can, if we simplify it, so this will become, if we simplify it, so this will become, here we can use the power rule. So this will be 1 by 2 k into 4x plus 1 whole power 1 by 2 minus 1 into internal derivative of 4x plus 1. Then the derivative of d by dx, this will be equals to minus 1, and the derivative of a constant number will be equals to 0. Now if we further simplify it, so this will become, we can write it as, this will be equals to, now here we can write it as 1 by 2 k 4x plus 1 power minus 1 by 2 minus 1, and the answer for the internal derivative, this one will be equals to 4. So we can write it over here. So finally we can say that dy by dx will be equals to 2k whole is divided by square root of 4x plus 1 minus 1. So this will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear. This will be the final answer. Let's move to the next part, the part B. Now in this part B, find the x coordinate of the stationary point. Now we know that at stationary point, dy by dx will be equals to 0. dy by dx will be equals to 0 at stationary point. Now what we can do, what was the answer for the previous part? It was 2k divided by square root of 4x plus 1 minus 1. Now this must be equals to 0, and if we simplify it, so this will be 2k divided by square root of 4x plus 1 is equals to 1. Now
this will be equals to 2k is equals to square root of 4x plus 1. And if we simplify it further, so this will become take square on both sides. So take square on both sides. So this will be 4k square is equals to 4x plus 1. And now if we rearrange it, so this will be the value of x will be equals to, let's rearrange it this one. So the value of x will be equals to 4k square minus 1 is equals to 4x. And if we rearrange it, so this will be x will be equals to 4k square minus 1 whole is divided by 4. And if you want to simplify it, so this will be k square minus 1 by 4. Now this will be the final answer. This will be the x coordinate at this stationary point. So this will be the final answer. Let's move to the next part, the part C. Now in part C, given that k is equals to 10.5, find the equation of the normal to the curve at the point where tangent to the curve makes an angle of this with the positive x-axis. Now, as we can see that the answer for the derivative was dy by dx. In the first part, we have find it out that dy by dx is equals to dy by dx is equals to 2k divided by square root of 4x plus 1 minus 1. Now this was the first equation, so this was the derivative of the main equation. So let's see the main equation. What was the main equation? Now this was the equation of the main curve. Now here the point is the important point. The hint is given that the curve makes an angle of tan inverse of 2. So tan inverse of 2 means that dy by dx will be equals to 0, because we know that basically the tan inverse, the tan of y, here this statement means that the tan of y, tan of the angle is equals to 2, and we know that tan of theta is equals to y by x, and y by x represents the gradient. So which means that it represents the gradient. So which means that dy by dx is also gradient. So it means that we can equate it with dy by dx. So from here we can simplify it as 2 is equals to 2k divided by square root of 4x plus 1 minus 1. Now if we further simplify it, so this will become, plus 1 over here. So if we simplify it, so this will become 3 is equals to 2k divided by 4x plus 1. Now in the main question, it was given that the value of k is, what was the value of k? The value of k was 10.5. Yes, it was 10.5. So just put the value of k here. So this will be 3 into square root of 4x plus 1 is equals to 2 into 10.5. Now 2 into 10.5, so this will be equals to 21. So we can write it as 3 into 4x plus 1 whole power 1 by 2 is equals to 21. And if we rearrange it further, so this will become 4x plus 1 whole power 1 by 2 is equals to 21 divided by 3. So which means that this will be equals to 7. Now take square on both sides. If we take square on both sides, so this will be 4x plus 1 is equals to 7 square. Now we can simplify it and we can find out the value of x. So this will become now this will become 4x is equals to 49 minus 1, 49 minus 1. So x will be equals to 48 divided by 4, which means x will be equals to 12. Now let's find out the corresponding value of y. So for corresponding value of y, we have to use the equation of the curve, and the equation of the curve was k is into square root of 4x plus 1 minus x plus 5. So here the value of x is 12. Let me correct it again. So this will be 12. So it means just put it over here. So y will be equals to, now the value of k is 10.5. So 10.5 into 4 into 12 plus 1 whole power 1 by 2 minus 12 plus 5. So if we simplify it, so this will be 10.5 into 4 12s are, so 4 12s are will be 4 into 12 will be equals to, so this will be 48 plus 1 49, 49 whole power 1 by 2 minus this will be 7. So y is equals to 10.5 into 7 square whole power 1 by 2. So which means 10.5 into 7. So if we simply multiply it, so we will get the value of y will be equals to, let's see the answer, 10.5 into 7. So this will be equals to 147 by 2. So we can say that 147 by 2 minus 7. So this minus 7. So this will be equals to 133 by 2. So it shows that it means that the value of y, the corresponding value of y will be equals to 133 by 2. So this will be the value of y. Now we know that if dy, the gradient was 2, so the gradient was 2, it means that the gradient of the other point will be minus 1 by 2. If the gradient of the first line was 2, so it means that the gradient here will be equals to minus 1 by 2, and the point here is, we have already find it out the point, and the point will be 12, and x coordinate is 133 by 2. So these two will, we have these two points, we can use it to find out the equation of, let's see what we have to find out. We have to find out the equation of let's see that we have to find out the equation of the normal line. So equation of the normal line will be, so this will be, for equation of normal line we have to use this thing, that y is equals to mx plus c. So we know the value of m, and we don't know the value of c. So for c, what we have to do, we have to simply put the values of m and the point. So here the point is 133. So the point is y is 133 by 2 is equals to m is minus 1 by 2 and x is 12 plus c. So if we rearrange it, so this will become this, we can cancel out these two here, that 2 ones are 2 6 are, so this will be minus 6. So just shift it to the other side, so c will be equals to 133 by 2 plus 6. So c will be equals to, finally we can say that c will be equals to 133 by 2 plus 6. So plus 6. So it will be equals to 145 by 2. So the value of c will be 145 by 2. Now using these two things, we can simply write the equation of the normal, that will be y will be equals to minus 1 by 2x plus 45 by 2. So this will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear. If you have any doubt, you can ask it in the comment section. If you have any question, you can ask it in the comment section. So thank you.